Hello, this is Emily Parks, Success Strategist with Organize for Success, here to help you utilize Evernote to organize for success. Today, we'll be discussing how you can use Evernote for tech tracking and remembering passwords. Yes, there are tools for storing just passwords like RoboForm and Splash ID, but why not keep your passwords locked up in the same catch-all as you are using for everything else? Evernote's required login keeps your data safe while its ubiquity increases accessibility across all your devices, helping you quickly locate what's needed when it's needed, all with the same username and password that enables you to remember everything. In order to keep all of your technological information in one place, I recommend creating a notebook for technology. As you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, you've got all notebooks, address book, clients, and Organize for Success's default notebook. In order to create a notebook for technology, you would simply right-click on all notebooks. On your Mac, you can do this by holding down the Control button while you click on your mouse pad, then select New Notebook. Although the notebook name will default to the name of the person's computer account that you're utilizing, you can very easily rename the notebook by clicking in that box. You'll notice that the wording is automatically highlighted as you can see the blue background behind the black words. So when you first start typing, it will automatically enter what you're typing into that box and override whatever was there to begin with. I highly recommend making sure that all of your notebooks are synchronized notebooks, which would mean that the blue highlight and the black dot are in the circle to the left of the word synchronized notebook. And then you can click Create. As you'll see just now, it added it to the list of notebooks on the left-hand side of our Evernote screen. To get to that notebook, simply click on the name Technology, and you'll see that there are no notes in this notebook yet. Very easy to fix. Simply go to the top of your screen and click on the green box with the plus sign to create a new note. Just like when we created the new notebook and it had the blue highlight behind the black writing to highlight the name of the notebook that could be renamed, Untitled Note will be highlighted in your new note so you can rename it to whatever you prefer. I like to create the list of my logins first. So you would click Login Info, and as soon as you start typing, it will replace Untitled Note with Login Info. Now, you'll notice the list of notes in the center column has not changed over to Login Info yet. That's because we've just typed it, we haven't saved it yet. If you go down and click anywhere in the body of the note, it will automatically feed it over and save it as the name of that note. Now, the content of the note will depend on what type of login information you want to save. I typically recommend including the URL for whichever website you frequently visit or all websites that you visit from time to time, as well as the username and password associated with that website. So we would start with, let's go with Google. So http://www.google.com. And then I want to put username of XYZ and the password of ABC. To simplify my clients' lives, we typically go back in and create what's called a hyperlink for each one of the URLs that are frequently accessed or for which we're saving login information. To do that, you would simply click down on your mouse and hold it while you highlight the entire name of the URL. Then right-click, just like we did for creating a new notebook, by clicking Control and your mouse, then slide down and click on Copy and repeat that functionality of holding down the Control key and clicking on the mouse in order to get the option of Link. To the right of the link, you'll see that we can either add or remove a link. Well, we haven't created one yet, so let's go ahead and add it. Once you click on that, you get a box in which you can once again control and click the mouse in order to paste that URL in. As soon as you click OK, it's going to automatically hyperlink that URL. What this does to increase your efficiency and productivity is save you a few seconds of having to retype that URL each time you want to access it. You can simply open up your Evernote account, go to your login info note, and then click on that URL in order to bring up Google on your screen. If you wanted to be more specific, you could always create a link specifically for this URL where you would sign in to Google. It's totally up to you what you prefer. Another use for the technology notebook in your Evernote account would be to pull all technological related research, information, studies, training, any information you would use related to your technological devices. So for example, I have found this note online that's 3 smart ways to use Evernote in business. If you click on your mouse at the beginning and hold that down for the content of the entire article, you can simply right click or control and click to copy that, minimize that window, and create a new note in which you would paste this content. As you can see, you can edit any of the information that is included in the article simply by highlighting and deleting or typing additional content. Once the article has reached the point that it's ready for you to save, I would recommend titling it, and then clicking the sync button in order to feed the information you have entered in this particular medium of your Evernote account to all other areas in which you would access your Evernote account. Isn't it a great idea to keep all of your technological information in one place instead of logging in somewhere for passwords, somewhere else for training, somewhere else for serial numbers of your technological devices, and all sorts of technological information? Might save you a few seconds here and there, which add up to a lot of time when combined together. Again, this is Emily Parks with Organize for Success, and I can be reached via the information on your screen right now. Feel free to give me a holler for any Evernote questions you might have pop up, and stay tuned for additional training videos on how you can use Evernote to organize for success. Thanks, and have a great day.